Yeah, obviously everybody's seeing these cases spike, and I want to take a look at your home state of Louisiana at the difference between yesterday and today. And I just want to say that we have been saying that these numbers would look like this, and now we're seeing it. More than 150 new cases reported in Louisiana from yesterday to today. What do you say about that, Senator?
We're a state of 4.3 million people. We have 537 cases. About 300 of those are coming out of New Orleans. Adjusted for population, it's clear that New Orleans is a hot spot. There's been a lot of speculation that it has something to do with Mardi Gras, millions of people from all over the world coming to our city in close quarters. One or two might have had too much to drink, which lowers your immunity. We're dealing with it. I've spent the last week on the telephone trying to cut through red tape with respect to testing and providing protective equipment for all of our people. Our mayor, our governor have pretty much shut everything down. They're asking people to stay home. It's been devastating to our economy. We're an oil and gas state, thanks in part to Russia and Saudi Arabia acting like two kids in the back of a minivan fighting. The bottom has fallen out of the oil and gas market. We're also a big tourism state, particularly New Orleans. Louisianians, like Americans, are victors, though. We're not victims. We'll get through it. I think the next week or two for my state and for my country are going to be very, very critical. We know that coronavirus can kill you. Won't kill most of the people who get it. 99% will be fine, but it can hurt you. But so can hunger, and so can poverty. And what we're working on right now in the United States Senate is try to figure out a way to get money to businesses and people who are laid off to keep them going until we get control of this health-wise and our economy can get back to normal. And by God, we're going to do it.
Yeah. You touched on two, I think, of the most serious, important issues of the moment. And one of them was the work that your governor is working on to make sure that your hospitals have everything that they need. You were the state treasurer, the treasurer of Louisiana for over a decade. When you look at the finances and the ability of your state to deal with this economically as well, balance those two issues for me, if you will.
Well, of course, all of this is costing money. For our state and local government. Their tax revenues are down. Having said that, we've already passed an $8.3 billion appropriation, some of which is going to our state and local governments. And as part of our $1 trillion, there's a lot of money, Martha, $1 trillion. That's $1,000 billion that we're about to inject in this economy. Part of that money is going to help state and local government as well. Okay. Look, we're going to get through this. But what's hurting the economy as well as our psyche is the uncertainty. I wish I could say we know this is going to be over and it's going to be over here, but at this time, but we don't. In the meantime, we just all have to do the best we can, and we'll get through this. We're Americans.
Senator Kennedy, thank you very much. Great to have you here tonight. Thank you, sir.